Hey, this is Mike with Christian Meds. Today we're going to talk about your state of mind. This is the 12th part of our 12-part series, so we're finishing it up today. So let's get started. When it comes to your state of mind, you have control over your state of mind. This is one of these things that most people don't think about or even realize. Probably the foremost expert in understanding people's state or state of mind is Tony Robbins. And this man has made millions upon millions of dollars just motivating people and explaining to them how they can control their state of mind by their actions. Part of our state of mind as Christians should be that we're based in our belief. In other words, that is our anchor. So sometimes when we hit situations where we feel alone or abandoned, we still have an anchor with the Lord that we can actually rely upon. Some people think it's a crutch, but really it's not. It's more of just a belief system, and this allows us to control our state in a very positive way. One of the things I like to do is, before I ever even put my feet on the floor, first thing in the morning, I like to pray to God, and I like to ask God, just to have me have a happy, fun state, within my own being. In other words, you can ask, to be in a good mood, before you ever get out of bed. People talk about, getting up on the wrong side of the bed, that can really just, as soon as you have negative things hit you first thing in the morning, that can really set up your state for the whole day, but you can control that. There's different ways to control your state. One of the simplest, is literally just asking God to put you in a good mood. That's one very simple way that you can do it first thing in the morning. It's one of the prayers I say to God, not only in the morning, but actually throughout the day, is to just keep me in a good, state and make me a positive force around people around me. I really do believe that is a very valuable aspect of life. You could also shift your state if you're in a bad mood or things have gotten you down throughout the day. One of the things that kind of looks silly, but it actually does work, is to actually, if you can go be by yourself somewhere and actually take your arms and actually throw them up in the air like you had a victory, like you just won the game or you just won, a battle or whatever. If you do that like 10 times, you just walk off somewhere by yourself and you just throw your arms up in the air 10 times, that can shift your state and allow you to basically totally shift from whatever was getting you down and has you focus on something more positive. This is an aspect of life that most people never even think about. But I'm trying to teach people and show people that they're in a lot more control over the way their environment is, and they're in control over not only, their health of their own body, but also, their relationship with God, their relationship with other people, and how much energy they have throughout the day. You can control your energy, you can control, your state of being, and your state of mind. When it comes to the value in this is twofold, because not only do you feel better about your life, you end up being a positive force around people around you. That's so important. I see so much negativity in the world, even from Christians. They're some of the most judgmental people that I've ever met are most Christians. And I'm not here to judge people. What I'm here to do is encourage people, love on people, and allow people to realize their full potential when it comes to not only their relationship with God, but their relationship with other people, their relationship when it comes to food, when it comes to exercise. All these things matter because we are basically a system that God designed that's so beautiful, and basically these imbalances that we end up doing throughout our lives end up changing our state from a positive person to a negative person. When you're like, oh, I've been doing everything right on my diet, but I'm still not seeing the results. Those types of negative thoughts, negative feelings affect your state, and those types of feelings are what we're trying to basically reprogram our subconscious to allow our subconscious not only to realize that that's a lie, that when you start doing the right things, although you may end up stalling or you may end up, taking longer than you expected to get back to good health, but we also have to realize that we've been, a lot of us, abusing our bodies for many, many years. I'm still 20 pounds overweight. I'm still trying to figure out a way to adjust that, to make that happen. I did a 24-hour fast yesterday, to help get my state back to where I want it to be. When it comes to, making these videos and trying to produce good content, I am really trying to focus on motivating people, loving on people, and encouraging people not only to walk with the Lord on a daily basis, but also treat their body right and create a state of mind that's positive, loving, creative, and beautiful. I hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you have a wonderful week. Talk to you soon.